Welcome to battle number 2 of week number 3 of the FnF Victory Road Draft League Season 2. This battle is pitting Lion Hugs, which is Florida Flesh Ribbons, versus Drizzle Boy, which is Harlem Gloomtrotters. As a reminder, the Mega Pokemon we have in this battle are Mega Sableye. Mega Medicham is actually not going to appear in this one. And then the Z Pokemon we have are Shaman with any Z move and Blacephalon with attack Z moves on Lion Hug's team. And then Drapion has any Z move, and I believe there's no Z Pokemon on Drizzle Boy's team. Yeah, Latios did not appear either. So, gonna be a really interesting match. I'm actually surprised not to see Mega Medicham in this battle, but I think the fact that Mega Sableye can wall it pretty easily is the reason we're not seeing it. Something that we're definitely going to have to watch is Mega Sableye, because not only can it block Stealth Rock and Leech Seed from Ferrothorn, as well as take a hit and burn it, it can also block Sticky Web from Masquerain and from Slurpuff. So it's going to be definitely a tough Pokemon to break through for this team. I think the only answer really I see to it is Slurpuff with a Belly Drum Play Rough, but it still does have to be careful of Will-O-Wisp. And then on Lion Hook's team, there's a lot of bulky offensive Pokemon and a couple of really strong wall breakers that are fast. Archeops on the physical side, and then Blacephalon on the special side. So this is looking like it's going to be really interesting. I'm really wondering how Masquerain is going to be used as well. If it could go for a Quiver Dance set, that might be really effective, especially if it has Hydro Pump to deal with its checks and counters, such as Piloswine, Archeops, and Blacephalon. So really curious to see how it goes, but we can jump right into it, and let's go for it. I think we could probably see a Piloswine lead or a Metagross lead, depending on which one has rocks. They might both have rocks, actually. On the other side, I'm not sure who we're going to see lead, because Sableye is a good anti-lead. Really curious about the makeup of Drizzle Boy's team. There's a lot of Pokemon that I didn't expect to see from that team in this battle. So we see Scraby Yoda, the Mega Sableye, versus Drapion. And it looks like Lion Hugs is using Scraby Yoda to try and counter any Stealth Rock or Sticky Web leads that Drizzle Boy might have. Also, it allows Mega Sableye to immediately Mega Evolve, which is exactly what it does. It goes for the Protect, and Drapion's going to use flinging that Toxic Orb, but the Protect is not going to allow it to be poisoned by the Toxic Orb Fling. So that was a good scout by Mega Sableye. And General Grievous comes out. Drapion's going to go for an Agility, making it faster by far than General Grievous. It can now go for a strong knockoff if it so desires. Drapion has two other moves aside from Fling. I'm assuming one of them is going to be Knockoff, the other might be Earthquake or Poison Jab. Not sure which one we'll see. Knockoff, there it is. The Choice Band goes away, and an Earthquake's going to do big damage, but because of the Choice Band, it does not, because of the Choice Band being removed, it does not kill Drapion. Drapion can go for the knockoff again, but it won't do as much damage as last time because it's not boosted. Silvally Ground actually comes out, taking a bullet punch. It does 27%. So Ground type Silvally can actually use multi-attack to a good effect against General Grievous, so we could possibly see a switch in now. Maybe Shaman or Archeops to take that ground type attack. Silvally is always an interesting Pokemon to see in a battle because you never know what type it's going to be until it's sent out. In this case, we do know now that it's ground type. Piloswine comes in, Polo the Piloswine. Parting Shot is going to be used by Silvally to bring Piloswine's attack and special attack down by one stage and allow it to switch out to something that could handle Piloswine. It's possible we'll see Ferrothorn come out to try and set up, although Mega Sableye will still be troublesome versus a setup. Slurpuff could also be an option to try to set up a Belly Drum Unburdened now that Piloswine is weakened, but Piloswine still may be strong enough to take out Slurpuff with an Earthquake if Slurpuff doesn't have a Citrus Berry. It looks like Drizzle Boy is going for a sorry, not a commentary. I'm commentating. Drizzle Boy is going for a calculation right now to see if something he is planning will pay off or not. Versus Polo the Piloswine, something you have to keep in mind is that Eviolite makes Piloswine very bulky, and Thick Fat will protect it from fire type attacks like Flareon's strong Flare Blitz, so where it might normally KO, because of Thick Fat, it might not KO. Drizzle Boy commenting on the fact that Piloswine is bulky, and indeed it is. It is very bulky with an Eviolite attached. So Ferrothorn is the one to come in, threatening Polo with a strong Power Whip. Very likely we'll see Polo switch out due to the fact that it's weak to both Steel and Grass, and Mega Sableye will probably want to wall Ferrothorn and prevent any hazards from being stacked. Even if Mega Sableye takes a Power Whip or a Gyro Ball, it can easily recover it off using Recover, and Scraby Yoda is exactly who we see come in. Knockoff is going to hit pretty weakly, doing 13% damage due to the fact that Scraby Yoda has high defense and the fact that Knockoff is not boosted because Megastones can't be knocked off. In comes Flareon to take that Will-O-Wisp. It is immune, and not only is it immune, but Flash Fire does allow its fire moves to be powered up. This is a really good moment for Drizzle Boy due to the fact that Flareon can threaten most of Lionhug's team with a strong Flare Blitz boosted by Flash Fire. Flareon's actually looking really good in this matchup, taking down most of Lion Hug's Pokemon with ease. If it has a Choice Band attached, a Flash Fire boosted Flare Blitz will probably be able to take down anything, even the things that resist it. Sableye is going to go for that Protect, scouting out the move, and indeed it is Flare Blitz. Lionhug's going to have to choose which Pokemon it wants to send in on that extremely powerful Flare Blitz. There's also another question, is this Flareon banded? Is it scarfed? Is it neither? If it's scarfed, it could actually maybe outspeed Archeops and go for the kill against it, or take it down to defeatist range. Scrappy goes for the Protect again, but it's not going to work, and down goes Scrappy due to the failed Protect. Flare Blitz hitting extremely powerfully. Archeops might be the one to come out next to try and deter that Flareon. And indeed, Dinosaur World, the Archeops is the one to come out. A strong head smash will be enough to take down Flareon, but will Flareon go first, or will Archeops go first? That's the big question. And I will actually be right back. I believe my new computer has just arrived. I'll be right back. Alright, and indeed it did. My new computer is here, awesome. Alright, so while I was gone, Dinosaur World used Head Smash, but it missed. Flare Blitz did big damage, but the Ipapa Berry is going to restore Dinosaur World, which then was able to use Acrobatics to take down Flareon. And Tailwind is now up. Interesting move versus Ferrothorn, considering its Iron Balls will hit very hard now. We will likely see Dinosaur World switch out. When it switches back in, however, Defeatist will activate due to the Stealth Rock doing 25%, taking it down to, I believe, 45%. With Mega Sableye now gone, Ferrothorn is free to set up its Stealth Rocks, and indeed it did. Florida Man, the Blacephalon comes out, and Knockoff is going to deal huge damage to it, but no item was knocked off, so we know that Knockoff was of the weaker variant, and that it is holding a Z Crystal or no item at all. A Flamethrower from Florida Man does massive damage to Ferrothorn. Beast Boost is also going to raise its special attack, and remember that Tailwind is still in effect, so Florida Man's going to outspeed pretty much everything. Masquerain comes out, an interesting choice to take on Florida Man. It might have a Focus Sash attached. Maybe that's why it's out. Indeed it does. Focus Sash is attached, so Masquerain is going to go right back with a Quiver Dance. Tailwind is now gone. Masquerain might be able to outspeed due to the fact that Quiver Dance is up. Masquerain does have to be careful of Bullet Punch, though, because Bullet Punch will be able to take out Masquerain, even though it went for the Quiver Dance. And Scald is going to take down Florida Man, but it's likely we'll see Metagross come in to go for that Bullet Punch, or Piloswine to go for an Ice Shard. Score is now an even 4-4. And indeed, we see Metagross come out to go for that Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is effective, taking down Masquerain, and now it's likely we'll see Silvally Ground come out to threaten with a multi-attack. Shaman is still the Pokemon that Drizzleboy is going to have to be careful of because of the fact it resists that Ground-type multi-attack and can start setting up a Z-Celebrate. Drapion is still there to check Shaman, but after Z-Celebrate, Shaman will not care about Drapion. Really intense moment right now. This next move can determine the pace of the rest of the match. Will Silvally stay in and go for that multi-attack? If Shaman comes in, that's really bad news for Drizzleboy. Or will Silvally go for the parting shot to predict that Shaman switch in, and then go for Drapion coming in to take out Shaman? And Piloswine Polo comes in. Silvally goes for the parting shot. This could actually be a moment where we see Slurpuff try and come out and set up. Both Polo and Metagross having access to priority moves and their typings being pretty beneficial is going to be very tough for Majestic. Sorry, I was going to say Majestic Unova. Actually, Drizzleboy, who is actually Adriano, who is actually Adriano, because he told me his pronunciation has a ja in there. And in comes Slurpuff after Ice Shard takes down Drapion. This is Slurpuff's moment to shine, going for the Belly Drum. Polo probably won't be able to take it out due to its reduced attack stats. This is the moment that really will define this match. Will Slurpuff be able to Belly Drum its way to victory? The thing we have to remember is that Metagross does have Bullet Punch, and that's really going to hurt Slurpuff. Slurpuff does have access to Drain Punch, though, so if it could Drain Punch some of Polo's HP, it might be enough to take a Bullet Punch from Metagross, especially considering the fact that it's not banded. And there we go, we see the Belly Drum go up and the Citrus Berry, so now it is ready to go ahead and try to sweep. Drain Punch will allow it to restore a lot of HP versus Polo. Will it be enough HP so that it survives the Bullet Punch from Metagross? Even with its attack down, Polo's Earthquake does quite a bit of damage. Drain Punch is going to take Piloswine down, restoring Slurpuff's HP to 77%. This is it. This is the moment of Truth. 3-2 score, but Slurpuff is boosted up tremendously with its Unburdened boost and its Belly Drum. Archeops comes out, Defeatus is now activated, and it's down to 45%. Slurpuff will probably outspeed it, probably be able to restore some HP with Drain Punch as well. And indeed, the Drain Punch is able to take down Dinosaur World and bring Slurpuff to 99%. This might be enough to be able to stomach a Bullet Punch from Metagross. In comes Metagross. Score is now 2-2. If Metagross had full HP and it was a bulky variant, if it was a bulky variant, it might be able to take a Drain Punch at 100%, due to the fact that Play Rough doesn't do much damage versus it, but because it's weakened down, a Drain Punch will definitely take it down. Oh, and actually Thief is the third move that Slurpuff has. I'm assuming that the last one is Play Rough. And Fairchild Tropical comes out. Shaman is going to have to give everything it's got to be able to deal with this Unburdened Belly Drum Slurpuff. And the Play Rough hits, dealing massive damage. Down goes Shaman, and Slurpuff with Belly Drum was able to clinch it out. That is a 2-0 victory for Drizzle Boy, Harlem Gloomtrotters, over Lion Hug's Florida Flesh Ribbons. Yeah, that Slurpuff was really the key to his victory. I think with a Belly Drum Unburdened boost, that thing is extremely fast and extremely hard hitting. So, very, very intense match there, and yeah, good game. So tune in for more matches next of this week, and until then, this is Noel from Sun and Friendly.